El día de hoy conocerán el lugar con los acuarios más impresionantes del mundo. Uno con 3.400 litros, otro de 9.500 y por último, el acuario de arrecife vivo dentro de una casa más grande del mundo, con más de 64.000 litros, dando un total de 3 hermosos y enormes acuarios, los cuales los va a dejar sin aliento. Cuentan con un sistema de filtración gigantesco y una cuarentena para peces y corales, dignos de un acuario público. Así que vayan por su bebida preferida y una buena botana, porque hoy serán testigos de uno de los lugares más increíbles sobre la faz de la Tierra. Este video es presentado por Ecotech Marine, Neptune Systems y Aqua Illumination. Nueva York, lleno de bellos y emblemáticos lugares. Cosas impresionantes como sus rascacielos, Times Square, la Estatua de la Libertad. Y justo aquí, en Nueva York, se encuentra el acuario más impresionante y grande del mundo, dentro de una casa. Vine a visitar a mi gran amigo. Él es Andrew Sandler, uno de los acuaristas más apasionados que he conocido en mi vida. Y hoy nos va a dar un tour por este impresionante lugar. Andrew, thank you very much.
Pleasure to see you again, Pappy.
Having you here.
It's great.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
I'm glad you're here.
Amazing. The last time that I was here,
A lot of changes, yeah.
a lot of changes. Yes. If you want to walk me through what do we have new and everything else, we want to see the main tank. But we can start with this 900 drop down. It's amazing, Andrew.
Thank you very much.
What are we watching here?
We have a 900-gallon drop down, and drop downs, as you know, are not easy tanks to build, transport, or even do.
Yeah.
This is the second one. The first one actually cracked in transit. So this tank was twice as long as expected, twice as expensive as expected. The only thing left now is to do the cabinetry around it. But we have a beautiful mixed reef. We're basically doing acros on top and LPS below. And then in the drop-off section, we have some lower light corals like mushrooms and wilsones and chalices, some ganies and elegances.
This is a section that you struggle the most because of the lighting, right?
Yeah, so we had some issues lighting up the back wall because of the overhang. And so we added 2 of these Kessel spots.
Yeah.
And they just light up the back wall enough to get some light on it. That's how we handled that. And then we put a gyro in here because we needed flow this way, but we had 2 MP40s blowing at the same time, and this just did the same as one MP40, 2 MP40s.
Okay.
And the lights, basically it's all set now. These are the Delua Illuma Magics. The acros are doing great. The LPSs are doing great. We got things set so that they can coexist. Obviously, on some acros, I would like a little more light, but you know, then you risk the LPS. It's hooked up to the 900-gallon, the 200-gallon cube upstairs with the anemone tank. We're dosing a lot in this tank because the ganies are sucking it up like crazy. So yeah, I mean, a lot more manganese and things like that on the trace elements twice a day. Manganese, iron.
And you do it by yourself?
We do it manually. Other than the alkalinity part. We're in stable territory here. There's one fish I'd like to get out. It's
a nightmare to help.
Yeah, he's the sand. He spits the sand on the coral. So occasionally I'll get something on the floor, coral or a mushroom.
It's impossible to get it out, right?
He won't go in a cage. It's a Bella goby, and you know the ones you want to get out. You can't get them ever.
Yeah.
So, but keeping the sand beautifully clean is just they cover stuff.
Yeah.
And then so the turkey basting twice, 3 times a day. But other than that, all good here. It's been relatively stable. We do water changes in here, and moonshine and other trace elements. We're using ESV 2-part, and also some cork wasser.
Okay. And you're only waiting for the cabinet.
Cabinets, and this thing is basically done.
Yeah.
We'll walk over here. Come on.
What can you tell me about this baby right now?
Oh, real estate is starting to close up as these things are growing now, and the only thing we occasionally see is a coral with a flatworm. Basically, this tank is also being run on that same method. Cork, 2-part, and the sulfur reactor actually has, and we'll go see it, actually has an aragonite chamber that melts a little bit, an oxide calcium reactor.
Yeah.
So it's got 3 different ways of getting that. It's incredibly stable. You know, basically alk runs around 8.2.
Lately you did something pretty interesting with a DIY filter, GFO filter.
Yeah, we'll see it as we go down. I'll show it to you. But
because
we
it
were
looks
getting,
clearer.
The water's clearer. Mm-hmm. We were getting some GFO red coloring almost. It wasn't even GFO, but it was going through the bags. Mm-hmm. And we would see it as we lifted up the bag. We would see red coming out of the bag. And it would be in the skimmer cup. And make the skimmers actually work less effective. And we think it actually caused some lateral line on some fish. So getting that cleared up and through less pressure and more bags has really helped this tank.
Even the fish look better.
The fish look better. I don't even turn the ozone on anymore. Mm-hmm. That's it. And the lighting, you know,
Have you done something to the lighting?
No, we added some supplemental halides and some supplemental violets to the max specs. But at the end of the day, nothing really earth-shattering.
Yeah.
That would have mattered dramatically. Again, it's on autopilot, and we'll just wait for our ICPs and make sure our dosing regimen is correct.
At the backside, you have a big quarantine, a laboratory.
Let's go.
It has been a huge thing right now.
So this is the lab, and this is the vet station here where Alex sits. And here's all our meds and antibiotics, and this is his drawer for all the injections.
Yeah, wow.
And he likes to use injections instead of antibiotics in the water, although he likes to do both sometimes. So we do a lot of injections, and a lot of times for the koi or the fish, if it's bacterial, we'll swab it. He'll look under the scope, he'll scope stuff, we'll find out whether the antibiotic is sensitive or resistant, and we choose the right antibiotic. So we're not causing antibiotics for no reason.
This new baby.
There's a new one.
Sure.
And yeah, this will be deep water. It's 360 gallons. It's very tall. We're gonna have, and it's cold water. We'll have cold water here, about 72-degree salt water, non-photosynthetic deep water fish, deep water coral. A lot of those deep water fish are still in the quarantine waiting for this system to be ready.
Yeah, sure. We will see a unique fish that you have there, but
we have a couple of really beautiful ones that we've had in the quarantine for almost a year now.
Yeah. The aquascaping is gonna be...
It's actually being done in the garage right now. They're starting to build it. I showed them a picture of what I want, so they're trying to build it out of Marco stack. We will use a little live rock in here, so we'll seed it with live rock. And the lights will be so dim because it's a deep water tank that I don't think we'll get too bad of an ugly stage. Your tanks are so big that somebody needs to dive in. Do you think Michelle is gonna dive here to do the aquascape? It's gonna be something complicated. Yeah, because it's so deep.
Exactly.
When we were looking at this tank, we were like, you can't do clams in it because the clam falls, you can't get your hand down there.
Yeah.
You can't do even freshwater planted because how do you get down to the bottom to trim the plants and stuff? So a tank with less corals made sense. And to do it high like this in a deep water canyon type of style.
Okay.
So the tank was sort of designed around what we wanted to do.
So the quarantine.
Come on. We have 4 quarantine main tanks. They're about 125 gallons each. And right now they're holding stuff as necessarily by quarantining, but everything that comes in goes in these tanks. And the lighting is set depending on whether it's a highlight coral or low light coral.
Yes.
And all these corals get looked at before they go in any tank. And most of the time, we like to wait 30, 45 days anyway.
And these 6 cubes, experimental
And these 6
tank.
cubes,
These are pretty new too.
all new, set up for experiments. 6 cubes, 3 sumps. So basically 3 systems, and we can this way have the same water and have different lights, or do things with experiments such that there are 3 different systems and compare the systems. You want to test fenbendazole on flatworms, anti-parasitic stuff for RTN and STN and brown jelly, antibiotics, mixes, combos. It will all be done here. This is new.
Yeah.
This skimmer runs the 2500 upstairs.
Okay.
Okay? And MRC, and it's doing a great job.
It's working amazing.
Working great. The nutrients in that tank are holding, even without any. These are the reactors.
Yeah.
Sulfur, whatever, nothing in them. You see,
Yeah, all right.
they're not running anything.
You don't need to?
So far, so good. And these are the 2 big MRC skimmers that do the 17,000.
Yeah.
And you can see we have ozone, but it's not on.
Wow.
And when I do have it on, it's on a timer, and I usually just run it for an hour or so, and that's it.
Because what you did with the
Is the GFO, right? And we'll go down and look at that filter, what we did. But here's the GFO reactor
yeah.
that was getting a little bit red inside, particularly if you, at top, you can see the little bit of red. We slowed it down.
And you were adjusting the flow.
We adjusted the flow, we slowed it down, but if you slow it down too much, it gets like a brick.
Yeah. And
So
doesn't-
it's a happy medium.
So you have to find the perfect spot, the perfect wave, like you said.
Perfect wave, right? You got to just have the top going like this a little, just a little. And now we have it going through 3 filter socks and a settling chamber downstairs. This hasn't changed, Pepe. This is this is my Apex or my
Apex, right?
controller.
Your Apex Junior.
It's a custom PLC program installed by literally a water plant guy, industrial water plant guy.
Yeah.
And you get all these pumps being monitored. There's probes everywhere. Every pipe is measured, the flow. It will change pumps if there's a problem with the flow. The computer is very smart. It knows when there's a generator test, when the generators are working, when to alert me. If no one answers texts or emails, it calls the house.
Because it's doing the job on this.
They're doing the jobs, yep. We're in the quarantine room now.
Yeah.
And there's one system here that's just now we're doing for holding tank for corals. But we actually moved the corals a little bit to the side, and there's a very special fish down here.
Yeah.
That was one of the first species ever collected of this particular species. In fact, there's nothing written up on this new species yet.
Yeah.
It's undescribed.
Yeah.
We have a name for it.
Fenny.
Fenny's the nickname. That's the nickname. But it's a butterfly like a bossabi or a Gemini, but it was found in New Caledonia. And why it's a new species, we'll find out when the experts tell me.
Yeah, so this is an amazing news.
And by the way, it will go in the deep water tank, I think.
Yeah.
And it's doing great in the coral system with live rock. And we just turned the lights down, and it's got a frag rock where it thinks it's a cave.
Yeah, because it's
and it's
deep
dark,
water.
right? And it's perfect. And the deep water stuff that we talked about is right here in a holding system that has no meds. And these are all Japanese deep water anthias,
Yeah, deep water anthias.
Katamaya, tostanoids, some interruptuses, males and females,
All
pair.
species deep.
Yeah, we're 70. We're at 72.
72.
Yeah. And dark. You see, we took out the lights.
Yeah. So they don't stress.
Right. And the RO machine,
Yeah.
my cork washer for the day we make daily, which is easy for us because we can fill 45 gallons up in like 2 minutes. We make our own salt water.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up the vat, and then we'll see the vat downstairs. At the peak just under a 5,000, like 4,500 gallon bag. We make our salt, sodium chloride bags, mag sulfate bags, and then individual buckets of liquids made by ESV.
Yeah.
So it's 4-part salt. It's cheaper than buying a salt thing, and plus, it's easier to move a 50-pound bag and pour it in than to deal with those huge satchels that they have at the aquariums where you really need a shovel. And then they get wet, and then they get hard. This is very easy for us. So he's adding the sodium chloride first, and this is actually table salt, but we've had it ICP tested and it's clean.
Okay.
And it's just sodium, food grade sodium chloride. And 4 bags of sodium, 1 1/4 bag of magnesium sulfate, 50 pounds, and 3 liquids. That makes 1,000 gallons, exactly. And again, look how easy it is to open these up and do this as opposed to a shovel with a satchel.
How often do you do this? How often do you do water changing?
They get done weekly because of the backwash, but remember, we got water going everywhere.
I know.
So we're using 10 to 15,000 gallons of salt every 2 weeks.
But this tank in the middle, pretty interesting.
And very difficult
You have been doing interesting research,
on clams.
keeping the clam.
Yes.
What do you think, Andrew? What?
I think that there's some sort of either bacteria, virus, or parasite that if you jam enough clams together in a tank and one clam has it and you don't know exactly what it is, I've seen them take them down a lot. We've tried antibiotic dips. We've tried sending out samples. Sometimes they do okay in the antibiotic dip, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do better dipping, sometimes they don't. The answer yet is still, if you're unsure, buy cultured clams, not wild.
Okay.
Because the wild clams, they come in and they go down like dominoes.
So this is the first little DIY GFO.
That's exactly the beginning of it, is we felt that the clams were getting the most affected by the GFO. And so we built a little filter to intercept the GFO before it returns back.
Yeah.
And then we built a bigger one of these downstairs.
Because you like the results.
I like the results, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go down
Okay.
to the chocolate factory.
Let's go.
There's actually 4 different systems down here, okay? A system that controls the water vats. That's these pumps. And this is the saltwater tower you just saw from upstairs.
Yeah.
2 RO towers we keep. And the reason why we're keeping RO around a lot now is because of this filter right here. This is brand new. Probably won't see one in the hobby. I don't know of anybody in the hobby that has one, other than the koi people.
Okay.
It's a rotary drum filter. If you climb up, Pepe, why don't you climb up on the ladder? Yeah. You see, it's a big drum, and water goes through it, and the screen catches it, the particles, and then the RO washes the screen, and the RO stays in the box and drains out right here to the drain. And it's self-cleaning. No mats, no roller mats, and it's unbelievable clear water. There's no stainless steel, no metal. Everything's out of titanium or fiberglass. And you can come see how beautiful clear the water is. Look at this sump. No coloring of water. You can see down 10 feet.
Oh, this is the perfect example that this is working amazing.
Exactly. This is the big 17,000 gallon system.
This is huge.
And you can see that we did change the plumbing probably since the last time you were here. We turned the pipes upward and bowling over. And we did that so that the water would get more atmosphere, because to reduce the gas pressure. And so this and some gas membranes are degassing the water. 2 3M cells, and these will have a vacuum on it that will make it even work better.
Okay.
You'll suck the gas out in case we need more. But this was instead of building a huge chamber above my sump. I didn't want to do that. I would have had to build 8 feet and I would have lost access to the sump.
And it was a simple solution.
It was so far so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see my cork washer drip right there.
That's the calculus.
Yeah, that's the cork washer drip.
Yeah.
And here's the do-it-yourself GFO reactor. All the bags were attached to that pipe that was cut.
Yeah.
And it was going through.
Yeah,
Pressure. Because it's not just the GFO, it's the sulfur reactor and the carbon reactor, it's all the same pipe.
Yeah.
We split it up and teed it off into two bags. And then it goes into a settling chamber here. And then out the settling chamber through a third sock here.
Okay.
And you can see that this sock, this is just regular dirt. This is not red.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
I can't believe that it was actually a problem, but it was.
Yeah.
And then this is the 900-gallon drop down.
And 900 well.
It's a 250-gallon sump. It's got its own Bubble King skimmer here.
Yeah.
Its own UV down here. Carbon, GFO. Here's the algae scrubber.
Uh-huh.
There's the keto ball that's got a little blade on it at night.
Okay.
We use socks.
Ya a estas alturas del video se estarán preguntando, ¿y qué pasa si se va la luz? Porque son muchos seres vivos que hay que mantener ahí y son sistemas enormes. Pero aquí está Andrew para explicarnos el gran poderío que tiene ahí.
So this is the generators for alternative power in case a tree goes down, nat gas, delivered, transfer switches, does the whole house and all the tanks and the ponds and everything. And all these things out here, the grays are the chillers.
Yeah.
The white is dehumidification.
Okay.
And you can see that the grays are up there and the whites are still up there. And the reason why we do that is we have redundancy. They have them on the closed loop and the returns. So if you have to run the tank just on a closed loop, we have a chiller still working. So there's 2 on each side.
You're ready for a power outage.
I'm ready for a power outage. And the heaters are by the boiler room.
Ah, the boiler room.
The boiler room. So this is the boiler room or the scuba diving suit room, whatever you want to call it. It gets hot in here, so everyone hangs their scuba suit to dry. And it's 1.2 million BTU. And the reason why we went so big is we want to be able to heat up that 5,000 gallon vat water change water quickly.
How long it takes to do that?
To go from 6, well, I'm gonna talk in Fahrenheit. Is that okay, or am I have to convert to
It's
Celsius
okay.
for you guys?
Whatever you want. Yeah, I know you can talk.
It will go from 65-degree cold water to 77, 5,000 gallons in 15 minutes.
Just 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
These are monsters.
Natural gas, the monsters.
Yeah.
And so we heat that water instead of heating the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just go visit this little 80-gallon tank, because I really like it a lot.
It's one of the most beautiful.
It is beautiful. Even worldwide would like it.
Yeah.
Although this chalice looks like it just bleached out. Well, you know what happens? When you need 200 par on top for the aquarios, there's very little water
Yeah, shallow
to do shallow stuff. So getting that in-between balance on a low buoy tank is really hard.
It's not now.
You got to shade certain things, and like that rainbow chalice is shaded, but it's still getting too much probably.
Yeah, exactly. It's pale.
Yeah, you see it's pale? Mm-hmm. But the mushroom is okay. The LPS is okay. The bowers are okay. These are okay.
Are doing good. Yeah.
So that's the hard part of this system. The Ghani's fine.
I love this one. Yeah.
And they're using Gen 5 blue. Gen 5 blue. Which
The blues are the.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of them.
I'm a fan too. Yeah.
I much prefer these than the pros.
Yeah. Me too.
Do you ever make appearances on his YouTubes?
Yeah, it's
Yes, right?
from time to time.
From time to time. Get a shot of her, Mom.
Yeah, again, focus.
Focus on the Polo Reef shirt. They say, yeah, see? We have everybody in your family here.
This is your office.
This is my office, which has been a construction zone for a lot of years. But it's finally Once the last of the coral get in here, we'll put back the area rug and I'll start spending more time up here.
Yeah.
But there was so much dripping and things from this
I know.
2500.
I know. I want to start with this one.
Yeah, we can do that. This is attached, I told you, to the 900 drop down.
Yeah, there's some.
And it's just a pure bubble tip and widow anemone tank. And the nems we placed in here one at a time, and we took our time and patience, and we had all sorts of cyano in here and issues, and we had to take the sand out, but it never got to the 900, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Same water, same everything, just,
And you were wondering that.
yeah, who knows why?
Yeah. But this is the way
This is the real thing, yeah, exactly, no one knows. So, again, also Delua lights, the coral, the nems seem to love it. Just clowns in here, basically. Some wild skunks and some fancy other clownfish.
But this is the kind of aquarium when somebody wants to put a reef tank on their house. This is the way they imagine.
I feel like you don't have to deal with pests as much. No RTN, STN. I feel like this is a beautiful setup that you could do relatively easy.
Easy, yeah, relatively.
Relatively. It's not easy, but it's relatively easy.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful.
And it looks beautiful.
Beautiful. Just a simple tank.
And it gets the views, like the clownfish. You know, everyone loves Nemo and clowns.
Yeah, exactly. So this tank, Andrew.
This is this is brand new.
Pretty interesting story.
Yes.
Because
it was sitting here empty for 10 or 11 years.
10 or 11 years.
Yeah, I think it was delivered this around the same time, 2013, 13 is the other tank. And we just never got to it. We had so much to do in the lab and the 17,000 that we thought the right approach was to take care of one until it was an autopilot before we got to the other.
Exactly, and that took 11 years.
Well, from construction, but basically 5 years of putting 5 years of maintenance, maybe. But this was sitting in here empty for a long, long time, and it's very deep. It's 6 feet in depth, so you need to get to it on both sides. And so we have this built in. Watch your head. See, the front comes down.
Yeah.
So that you can get it. You can get it in through the back or the front. Otherwise, you break your back.
Yeah, sure.
So something falls in the front, we can go in the ladder this way, and you can see the lighting here. We did it's completely different than all the other tanks. Although we do run these are Orphic Amazonas.
The Amazonians, yeah.
4-channel, blue, violet, warm white, cool white. We're waiting for more units. See this one hanging up here?
Yes.
We're gonna have another one here, and then 2 more in the back, crisscrossing.
Okay.
And then we run metal halides from like 11 to 2:33 o'clock as extra supplemental light.
4 hours.
4 hours. The idea in this reef was it to be open lagoon type of. Let the sand bed stay open, a shallow lagoon, a lot more.
Looks like a
right. Shallow lagoon, it looks like. It's going to be predominantly acro and Monte with a splash of LPS, you see?
Yeah.
An occasional piece, and I want those pieces to be big. It'll make the reef look very mature.
These LPS are huge.
That's what I wanted to create.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it look like they were there forever.
Yeah.
I didn't want Willy Wonky. I didn't want Willy Wonky stuff. In fact, I'll just wait till this goes up.
And I mean, you wait for 11 years, you want to see like.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And this is only run by two part.
Two-part.
ESV 2-part.
The fish.
And a little bit of individual dosing, but not much because the ESV has the trace elements.
Yeah. And the fish.
And the fish are.
You have some special
we wanted
fish.
to do something different. I have these personatus masked angels, which I grew out as babies. And it's very different. I don't even know if you can get these anymore.
No,
the breeder is not doing it anymore. And then the rest of the fish,
a lot of wrasses.
there are tons of wrasses and the Yerpel tangs.
The The Yerpal tanks.
The Yerpal tanks. There are 5 of them, I think,
Are
in here.
those your favorite ones?
I like them. I like them a lot.
That one is beautiful, right?
It's beautiful. And then we have this beautiful koi tank,
the koi tank,
which really held its colors and didn't revert back. And I bought it out of captivity, so I knew it wouldn't. So some special tanks, some special reef-safe angels, and the rest is Chromis res. And we just try to do something different. Try to make this different than the other systems in some way.
It's beautiful. And in each tank, you have a special koi tank, right?
Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, good. Yeah, I guess I do.
Because you have the
Right.
in the 17,000, you have
Yep.
the Picasso.
Yep.
This
And the white Peabold one too. Yeah.
So Andrew, it has been a pleasure being here.
Thank you so
You're
much.
fine.
And I really appreciate seeing you again. And I hope this video turns out it's really special.
Listen, it's so special. It's the most important video for me. I really appreciate you having me here, Andrew. Thank you very much. This guy.
Pepe.
This guy.
Pepe. He's got an incredible reef tank. You show that on YouTube too?
Yeah, they
That's
know.
good.
They know.
It's pretty nice.
Thank you. Coming from you, it's an honor,
It's
man.
beautiful.
Thank you, Andrew. And thanks everybody for watching
Thank you
this
guys.
video.
Really appreciate it. Enjoy.
Seeing you on the next one. Bye.